Hello, everyone. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, but it doesn't really matter. It's been such a long day for me, but I really wanted to be here now and talk with you. If you don't follow me on Twitter or YouTube, just go and have a look. Now, before we begin, I would like to say that Matic has been such a beast in the past few months. Let's say we made from the last dip, which was to at $1, we've made like almost 200% profit. So wow, that's crazy. Now, what is happening with Matic? As you can see, in the previous days, I would say in the previous week, we had a small pullback, which was around 20%. Now, if I go in the 4-hour time frame, what is happening is that we had this, let's say, sort of head and shoulder pattern here. Oh, no. I do apologize about that shape. It wasn't my intention. But anyway, yes, we had this head and shoulder pattern here, which is pushing us down back to the 200 EMA line on the 4-hour time frame, which is at, let's say, $2.3. In the daily time frame, we can see that our main level of support is the 100 EMA line, which is back on the line. As you can see, we have this trend line, which could be actually a little bit more accurate, and I'm going to make it a little bit better now. Now this line is a little bit more accurate now. So yes, we know where we're heading to, and I think that's going to be on the line. uh, if I go in the 1 hour time frame, I can see something else, which is the 100 EMA line that crossed the 200 EMA line and is pushing us downwards. I think, and when I say I think, I'm quite confident about saying this, that we are actually a little bit bearish. Okay, just a little bit, guys. I think there is nothing to worry about. Let me see the weekly really quick, and then we're going to talk more about this. Yes, we're definitely a little bit bearish, but not that much, because as you can see in the weekly, yes. Let me do this really quick. Yeah, just something really, really fast, and you know, we're in this sort of uptrend channel, yeah, which is heading us down. We may actually see the 1.8 level again, and then go back to maybe $4 if we can. So 1.8, if I'm going to the daily and I check daily, what is 1.8 for us? 1.8 is basically this level here, and as you can see is this, yes. So the 1.8 area is all of this. And I think if this bearish market, I mean, it's not even a bearish market, it's more like of, a bearish phase, just, pullback, is going to continue, then yes, we may actually see a pullback to 1.8, or even, around that area, which is measured level of support. But at the moment, you just need to see something, which is what is going to happen once Matic goes back to the line. Yes. After Matic goes back to this line, what is going to happen is going to affect our outcome. What does that mean? It means that if we break below this line, then we may actually see, some sort of correction, and then go back to maybe 1.8, 1.7. Yes. Something that I'm going to talk about now is the stock RSI, because I think that the stock RSI is something which is really undervalued, and something else that we need to talk about is the RSI. Look, on the RSI, we can actually see the head and shoulder pattern a little bit better. Yes. But now, something really important is the stock RSI. What is happening in the stock RSI? As we can see, in the stock RSI in the daily, we've been oversold for now, few days. But that's, it happens that, as you can see, even if we are oversold, we can actually go below and make some sort of movement. And if that happens, then we are slightly bearish. In the 4-hour time frame, what is happening? It's good. The 4 hour time frame is good, and I think the 1 hour, 1 hour time frame is slightly, pushing us back. So it means that we're going to have, I will tell you, really, really quick what is going to happen. Look, we're going down, yes. I think we're going to find support maybe at the 2.3 level, as I said earlier. So we're going down, then we're going up again. Yes, we're going to, to reverse. I don't know how high we may actually go. We could go even higher than this, or maybe even make a double top. But let's say, for instance, yes, knowing how bullish the people are, we're going to make a lower high. Yes, so we're going to make some good profit from down there. And then after that, I think we may actually go, down to the line or even below the line. Why is that? Let me explain you why. Because in the weekly, as you can see, we are bearish, guys, because the stock RSI has been overbought, yes. So that means that we are going down, and even if we stop at some point, as it happened before, yes, and we go up again, at some point we will need to go down. And the more we wait, the harder we will fall. But at the moment, I think we're going just into some sort of, correction. As I said, we're going to make some sort of low, then a high. And the high could stop at 2.5. So basically, let's say it's going to stop at here. Yes. This is the low. Then we can make actually a good 8% on Matic, and then we're going lower, I think. It's a little bit hard to tell, where we're going to, because usually, if we are talking about a normal trade or a normal investment, then it will be quite easy, because that will be enough, to analyze where the highs are and everything. And we know that after this kind of pattern and after this kind of correction, we are quite bearish. But because we're talking about Matic and how crazy, this uptrend was, it's hard to judge, because on crypto you really need to be careful on on these things, because if you know that everyone is bullish on something, then you may actually see some crazy uh, uh crazy amount of of people just chucking the money in the market, which is crazy. So yeah, but at the moment, as I said, measure correction, we're going back to the line, and then if the line doesn't hold enough, then we may actually below that. But at the moment, as I said, I'm expecting this pullback to go lower, then some sort of correction, as I said, and then we're going back to the line. This is something that I'm, that will actually make some sort of sense if the market is going to be normal, I would say. But yeah, I wouldn't suggest you to buy now. If you're asking me, should I buy Matic now? Absolutely not. I wouldn't buy Matic now. That would be, more of a bait than an investment. Then of course, if you got, a good reason to buy Matic now, which I'm not aware of, then yes, you could definitely buy it. It's your choice. This is not financial advice anyway. Short term, you may actually look into buying Matic. That it will actually be a good trade, maybe make some good profit out of it. But anyway, by the time you will see the video, this won't happen. So yes, I'm a little bit bearish on Matic. Long term, we're bearish, as we saw in the weekly. Yes, we cannot ignore the weekly, and the monthly is not too bad, I would say, but the weekly, we cannot ignore it. Yes, we need some sort of correction after all of this, yes. And as you can see, it happens all the time, yeah. Goes up a little bit, correction, maybe a few weeks, maybe another week, because as you can see, every time we have three red candles, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yes. So 1, 2, and then another one, which is going to be 3, and maybe it's going to stop at $2, or maybe below that, which is 1.76. So whatever is going to happen, our measure level of support long term is going to be $2 or 1.7. If $2 is not going to hold, then we are going to buy at 1.7. This is it. If you're planning to invest long term, if you're planning to trade, or anything, then just wait a little bit more. You will be able to buy when it dips, and after it dips, you can make maybe 8-9% profit out of it. This is what I'm thinking about it. This is it for today, guys. Thank you for watching the video, and see you next time.